Hello, and welcome to the Hamilton Township 2024 State of the Township Address. I'm Mayor Jeff Martin, and we're recording this in July of 2024. Before I get to the crux of our State of the Township, I want to address something that happened recently with the assassination attempt of former President Donald Trump. Well, we have our political differences, our policy differences in town, in our state, and in our country. I want to stress that violence against any elected official, whether you agree with them or disagree with them, is never the answer. I'm thankful former President Trump is okay, and my prayers go out to those in the audience who were peacefully attending a political rally to support a candidate they believe in and who never made it home or made it home in a far different situation. My thoughts and prayers are with them and their loved ones during this difficult time. In terms of what's going on in Hamilton Township, I want to start with our partnerships. We have our internal partnerships and have never seen better cross-collaboration between departments. A story many of you aren't aware of, and that's because of the work of those partnerships between departments, is an incident that happened at our sewer plant in June of this year. The sewer plant lost power. Okay, we were prepared for that with backup generators that would keep the plant running, even during a loss of power. Except that one of the generators also tripped and failed. So now we had to scramble between our Public Works Department, our Sewer Department, and our Office of Emergency Management to ensure the plant kept running, to ensure we were able to secure a backup generator big enough to keep the plant running, and obviously we were able to do that without any loss of service to you, the residents of Hamilton. It's a great tribute to our directors, to our OEM team, and making sure they took the steps that were needed without any loss of service to the residents. We continue to have great partnerships with other external organizations as well, including Aqua Water and PSE&G. With the infrastructure improvements they're making, we're making sure they're repaving roads they may need to rip up to install new pipelines or to replace lead service lines. We also have great partnerships with other elected officials across different levels of government. Earlier this year, we announced an over $1.5 million grant that we received thanks to the help of Congressman Kim and Senator Cory Booker. That money will go towards making improvements at our Hamilton Township Public Library. And just recently, through the state budget, we received a $1.4 million grant thanks to Senator Greenstein, Assemblyman D'Angelo, and Assemblywoman McCoy that'll make some infrastructure improvements at our Hamilton Township Police Headquarters. Nearly $3 million in grants that will go towards needed improvement projects at two of our major township buildings, all at then no cost to our Hamilton Township taxpayers. These partnerships are paying dividends for you. And even we have partnerships with private nonprofit organizations. Partnering again with Where Angels Play, this fall we're going to make some improvements to Apollo Park and introduce Claire's Corner. Claire's family unfortunately had a miscarriage midterm. And so that family had to suffer with the loss of a loved one through trauma. And Where Angels Play is teaming up with that family and us to now make improvements to Apollo Park and have a warm and welcoming place for families to bring their kids, but even more so, especially families who may have suffered that same kind of trauma. All being done at minimal cost to our taxpayers in improving Apollo Park. One of the partnerships I'm most proud about is with our Hamilton Township School District, both the administrative staff and the Board of Education members. As we record this, we are currently out to bid at our new Hamilton Township Municipal Building and should be opening those bids on August 1st of this year. When that project's complete, about 2.5 years from now, we'll have one central location for all of Hamilton Township's government. to continue that partnership and hopefully expand on that partnership well into the future. And in a way to help again control costs, we'll be splitting the cost of that new building between your Hamilton Township municipal government and the Hamilton Township School District. Moreover, to continue that partnership and understand what the future of Hamilton Township's needs are, we plan on selling Greenwood Avenue to the school district for $1, so that as the town grows, the school district has the facilities and infrastructure they need to educate the children of Hamilton Township. And even more so, just in the last 6 months, we reached an agreement with the Hamilton Township School District for them to fund 3 new school resource officers, SROs, at each one of our middle schools. That program already started in the second half of the last school year, but you'll see it running full force at the start of this upcoming school year. But more so than that, thanks to money from the school district, we're able to fund 3 new police officer positions in our police department, taking our active number from 171 sworn officers to 174. We continue to take steps to address some of the issues that are confronting all of us, especially climate change. And so we're currently working with the New Jersey Department of Agriculture to preserve 3 farmland lots out on Old York Road. Together, if we're able to do this, it would preserve 70 acres of farmland in Hamilton Township and prevent any future development on those 70 acres. We have other properties we're currently in negotiations on to be donated to Hamilton Township to again preserve more acreage in its current natural state. We're also working with a company and studying what improvements we can make to our buildings, including solar panels, to make them more energy efficient, not only to help reduce costs, but to help with our energy demands as well. But we know that we can't do everything, and so we're also taking steps to install generators, one at our senior center, paid for by the county, that will turn the senior center into an emergency shelter, and another at our animal shelter, which we received another grant for from the state of New Jersey, that will ensure if there's a major loss of power at the shelter, we don't have to transport dozens of animals to a safe place, that they can stay right where they are. These are the kind of steps we're doing and the partnerships we're doing to give and deliver better services to you. We also renew our commitment to make Hamilton Township a healthy town. And this year we're going to do more Mayor's Wellness Walks and encourage people to get moving than we've done in the last 2 years combined. We've now seen the fruits of our labor with 18 pickleball courts, refurbished tennis courts, a new surface at our hockey rink in Veterans Park, and now, because of again another grant, improvements to our Hamilton Girls Softball Association facility. In addition, we've also already made some improvements to our Sunnybray Little League facility. We want to encourage kids and adults to get up and move, because if you're healthier, you're happier, and we want to keep you happy here in Hamilton. Part of keeping you happy is keeping you safe. And as I stand here today, unfortunately this month we've had 2 fatal car accidents. Now, we're already, though, in the process of planning a campaign with Street Smart NJ to keep you safe as you drive around town. I tell our police chief our #1 complaint is speeding, and that's both a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing that it's not violent crime like you see in other communities around the state and around the country. But it's a curse because it's one of the more difficult problems to address. We have thousands of people driving our streets each and every day, and keeping all of them driving in a safe manner, especially in New Jersey, is not an easy task. But we need to look for solutions to make sure those who are driving are kept safe as they do so, to avoid major incidents where there's fatalities or other serious injuries. We also know that any accident is a disruption to your day, a disruption to your life, and maybe prevents you from getting to work that day or work in the future. And so we want to try to reduce our accidents as well. So later this year, we'll be announcing a Street Smart NJ campaign here in Hamilton Township to keep you safe as you drive around the town. This is our commitment to you, to keep Hamilton the very best it can be, to keep Hamilton America's favorite hometown. So I hope you'll join me in some of these campaigns. I hope to continue to see you at many of the major events we have, including upcoming National Night Out and Oktoberfest, and keep Hamilton America's favorite hometown. So God bless Hamilton, and God bless the United States of America.